What's up, guys? Welcome to Rewatch Reality. What's going on, everyone? So first and foremost, I want to shout out Ali Spence on Reddit for releasing this Kentucky court document. And what it is it's Paul's appeal to Karine's 3-year domestic protection order that has been granted. Now, before I get into all the details, I do want to warn you that Karine's allegations against Paul are very disturbing. That way you can make your own choice if you want to watch this video or not. Okay, so in this court document, Paul appeals the domestic violence order from the Jefferson Circuit Court Family Division, restraining him from contact from Karine for the 3 years. He argues that the court had made an error determining that he committed acts of domestic violence against Karine and improperly found that she is in risk of future acts of domestic violence. The court responded back saying that after careful review, we find no error and affirm the order on the appeal. Okay, and from here I'm going to read to you some of the details of what happened. So on December 30th, 2021, Karine filed a petition for emergency protection from Paul at the Jefferson Circuit Court Family Division. In response, Paul then filed 2 petitions for emergency protection order against Karine. In Karine's petition, she alleged that Paul forced her to have sexual intercourse with her without her consent multiple times, video recorded these encounters and posted them online. She also claimed that Paul engaged in other abusive behaviors, including threatening to sell her into prostitution and threatening to have her deported. On January 18th of 2022, she made additional claims in court saying that there was more abuse that had happened, that Paul would give her alcohol and pills to facilitate his abuse. Paul denied these claims of sexual and emotional abuse. Now, on this same day, January 18th, 2022, the court had rendered a domestic violence order in which they found that there was enough evidence that Paul committed the acts of domestic violence and abuse against Karine, and that the acts may occur again. The court made handwritten findings on the order and determined that Karine's claims were credible. The order prohibited Paul from contacting Karine for a period of 3 years and placed other restrictions on him, including barring him from owning a firearm. Now, I find this information interesting because of the fact that after this restraining order was put into place, Karine had both of their children, and then from that point, the kids got taken away from Karine, and then in which Paul received custody of the 2 children. Now, CPS must have already been involved in this situation. That seems how Pierre was reported missing, because CPS went to Paul's house to check on the children. The youngest one was allegedly left with Paul's mom, but the oldest son, Pierre, was actually with Paul in Florida. Now, part of the agreement of Paul taking the kids back into his custody was that he wasn't supposed to transport the children out of the state of Kentucky. Once Pierre was returned back to Kentucky, both of the children were taken into foster care. Now, what I'm confused about, and maybe you guys can help me out with this, how did Paul end up getting granted custody of the children after the courts denied his appeal? Because in the protective order that was placed against him, it indicated that Paul was likely to commit acts of domestic violence again. So it's interesting to me that they would let the children come back into his custody in the first place, but that's just my opinion. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today on this video. Thank you so much for watching Rewatch Reality. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this information. Alright, until next time guys, peace out.